Hello and welcome everyone to this week's COT review. I'm Thomas from COTbase.com. Today we're going to have a look at the 18th COT report in 2015. As usual, we're going to start off with the changes in commercials positions. So here we go. As you can see, we've got NASDAQ on top of our list with a 48% change in commercials positions and 34% changes in large speculators and small speculators. Small specs have just turned net short, which is as you can see on this 52 weeks time range, is unique. Of course, these changes are bullish COT change signals, no question about that. The changes are definitely much larger than average, so we are expecting a reaction from price. Of course, let's not forget that on Thursday and Friday we did see rally in NASDAQ, so this signal may be a little bit late. But let's open the 5-year chart and see how extreme this market has become, or how extreme this market is becoming. You may see that we are, in case of commercials and large speculators, are not that close to all-time COT extreme levels. Actually, we're talking about bearish COT extreme levels. In case of small speculators, we may talk about a bullish COT extreme, which of course is pretty interesting, seeing prices at these levels. So I'd say that it's really the COT change signal that has or that could affect prices in the near term. Let's move on and have a look at soybean oil market, where we have a 33% change in commercials and 28% change in large speculators. We've got 40% change in small speculators positions. Again, we're talking about larger changes than average, but in this case we may talk about a bearish COT change signal. We are getting closer to bearish extreme levels, you may see on this 5-year chart, although a bit far away from all-time bearish extreme levels. You can see that. But anyhow, this is the case, and of course, again, we need to highlight the fact that it is surprising to see such a bearish extreme when prices are so low. So I'm not saying that this circumstance that we have in soybean oil is an easy one, but that's the case, and of course, it's up to you to decide in which direction you position this COT data. Russell 2000 is our next market with a 33% change in commercials position. You may see commercials going back to net long territory. They've been in net short territory for 2 weeks, meaning only small speculators were bullish about the market. Opening a 5-year chart, we may see the extreme situation. We're talking about a relative bearish extreme last week. Of course, things change pretty fast. There's not a significant or clear extreme in the market right now. So again, I'd say it's really the COT change signal affecting prices in Russell 2000 as well. Let's move on and have a look at large speculators COT extreme. Here we go. You may see, well, it's basically the same 3 markets that we were talking about the last week. So nothing new, but I'll open, of course, all of them and show you these all-time COT extremes. In case of rough rice, it's pretty obvious. Although we were at such levels for quite some time without any significant reaction from price is actually still declining, so we're not surprised to see the extreme widening as prices go lower and lower. So we may need to wait a little bit more before entering a trade. I'd say wheat market is a little bit more easier, or the picture is definitely more clear because we haven't had an extreme for that long, and when we did, the reaction from price was more obvious, as you may see on this 5-year chart. So here we have a rally from last week that may signal the end of this decline. I'm not saying it is, But of course, we have this bullish COT extreme, and we are expecting a bullish price move in the near term. And then the Chicago wheat. Here we go, the 5 years chart, pretty obvious. Again, of course, we're not surprised to see a very similar chart to the Kansas City wheat market. Again, I'll show you these COT extremes, bullish extremes, when the price reacted to them. And again, we have such an extreme. So I'd say, if you look at the last COT extreme signal here back a few months ago, you may see how well the price reacted to it, and you could have done decent profit on that trade. Okay, that is going to be all for this review. Of course, if you would like to have a look at other COT charts, you may do so at our COT charts page. If you'd like to have a more in-depth and detailed COT analysis, then of course this is the page you should be looking at. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.